What is happening, guys? This is Nitro here, and this is the Starfall Media, and this is Subnautica. Really fun game. I've only played it once before. Did not finish it. Got as far as the Lost River, and it has just been a magnificent experience. So what I'm going to do here today is I am actually going to do a bit of a playthrough for you guys. And we're going to take our time. We're going to enjoy this. A friend of mine actually said that when he watches YouTube videos for playthroughs of Subnautica, everybody just kind of rushes through it, doesn't really want to enjoy the scenery that much. So we're going to do just that. We are going to enjoy us some scenery, and hopefully more of that than running for our dear lives from these leviathans. So let's go ahead and dive on in on survival. I'm always surprised by the details, the artwork. Love the Aurora. Really cool ship. Kind of makes you wonder how many spaceships have actually got blown away, crashed on this planet. Really great soundtrack too. Love the just absolutely love the abandoned ship and red alert. Alright, here we go.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel, abandoned ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
I would be in such a panic in real life. Oh yeah, starts getting shaken loose. And lights up. Just take a nap. Ah, yes, and then it plays the red alert right here. Love the soundtrack. Fire extinguisher. Never noticed him coughing before. Little Sega Easter egg right here. It's good stuff.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered a
No shit.
outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. Already know about all that. Alright, so we're gonna hop right on into it. Open the storage container. They give us a few tidbits to work with. Not a whole lot, just the bare minimum: food, water, a couple of flares. Now the place is pretty banged up, so we definitely want to get our repair tool. But like I said, we are going to take our time with this playthrough. Just really enjoy what's out there. So, that being said, oh yeah, there it is. The Aurora.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
man, a little peeper jumping out of the water there. Never seen him do that before. Alright, so we know off in that direction is the island with the where the Degassi crew actually camped out, and over that way is actually the mountains. But we are going to take it slow, real slow, like move around this area here. I mean, after all, how could you not want to just really enjoy all this? Yeah, it's just a wonder to look at. Just an absolute wonder. And playing it the first time, you actually kind of forget what all of this, how nice it can be once you get to those darker areas, creepier areas.
Oxygen.
Gotta get that H2O. Alright, so thirst and hunger, definitely a thing in this game. I want to grab lots of fish. Little Gary fish here. Come here, you. There we go.
Creature discovered.
I always forget that it actually pops up in your hand when you grab it. Grab the bladder fish for water.
New creature discovered.
Peepers will
Alien
actually...
life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Yeah,
Oxygen.
I heard
New
that before.
creature discovered.
Peepers will actually juke you if you get too close to them. You gotta be fast with those little buggers. Kind of hard when you don't have your fins and your sea glide, though. So we might leave him alone. Let's see. Butterfish. Some limestone. Gonna need that copper.
Is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Unlikely. Well, we'll see about that. So you guys love it when you cluster together like that.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, so I know the bladder fish is good for water, but I believe it's just, yeah, filtered water. So you want to get salt and coral table samples, I believe it is, for the bleach to get the disinfected water. Goes a lot longer of a way than the standard filtered water does. And of course we got our food now, our peepers.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Well, we're definitely gonna try. Alright, so check our inventory. Got the copper, water, food, rations. Let's save these bad boys for emergencies. We'll go ahead and store our ore. Alright, so a couple of basic tools we're going to want to get is definitely the knife to start with. So we need that silicone rubber. This is from, yeah, creepvine seed clusters. So we'll go ahead and go grab some of that. God, it is just such a... Just a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. I've always thought that this would definitely be one of the games that just never got old for me.
Oxygen.
H2O. Alright, so we gotta find those clusters. There it is. Definitely want to watch out for the predators that they have in this area.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Oh no.
Further study recommended.
No sir. No sir.
New blueprint acquired.
Not today. Actually surprised he didn't follow me there. Oh man, I could only imagine what it would be like being on the Aurora as it's getting shot down. I'm sure people were very much in a panic.
New creature discovered.
Very interesting detail here. Circuitry test failed. Secondary systems offline. Radio offline. Distress signal broadcast. I don't think that thing's ever worked. Flotation device. Obviously, we'd be very sunk right now. And hull integrity. Just okay. Well, we're gonna get our materials. Silicone rubber. Go ahead and get a little bit of that. Having a bulk of supply does not hurt in this game. Definitely not. And then we have our fence.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
A little bit more there. Alright, now we just need some titanium, which is all over the place when we start. You find little pieces of the ship laid out everywhere. Scrap metal. Yeah, nighttime rolls around, everything's very neon lit. It's glow in the dark. It's a lot like a... Oh, what do they call them? A black light. Could actually see the smoke coming off the life pod. Honestly surprised I have not found any scrap metal just yet. It's usually all over the place. These are very interesting right here because they actually give you oxygen if you're lucky enough to find it. Or find them. That right there is our crash fish. But be careful with those guys. They hurt, not a whole lot, but they still hurt. good source of cave sulfur, though.
Oxygen.
H2O, H2O, H2O. Got it. This is usually a bad idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the cave sulfur. Oh. Oh, juked him. That's how you do that.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool. Oxygen.
Alright. Now that we got our titanium, we head on back, get our knife. Turn our scrap metal into titanium. Little TI, basic building material. Oh, and we actually get our repair tool and the knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Alright, then we just need one more to make our first air tank. And one thing you definitely want to do is get those air tanks, because our boy Riley here has really crappy lung capacity. He will not make it far without an air tank. That much is for sure. What I always like to do is go ahead and get the high capacity air tank out the way. Makes things a lot easier. Alright, so before we head out, let's go ahead and fix this up.
Lifepod secondary systems
And let there be light.
running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Alright, and then we have our radio.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Well, alright then. Let's go ahead and try to call for help. See how that goes.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So, not anytime soon. Good to know. These bad boys right here.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
I forget having the the PDA is like having a Siri that doesn't know how to shut up. Oh man. Anyways, acid mushrooms are definitely good for making batteries.
Oxygen.
Something you want to keep in mind. Large boys. Yeah, grabbing stuff on console is a little finicky sometimes.
Oxygen.
most of you know this already, but you want to stay away from these guys because they will gas you if you get too close. But we're gonna do it anyways because scrap metal. Yeah. Gotta get that scrap metal. Alright, so we got inventory full. So we'll just come back for it. No, I would not want to be Riley. I don't think I could do all that swimming. So now we got that. Grab our tank.
Alright. Blueprint acquired.
And then we get the blueprint for the high capacity tank, which requires just a little bit more material, but it's definitely worth it. Something I like to always do is have a storage locker. Have some more space for all that excess amount of material that you're gonna get. Definitely comes in handy. However, it only deploys in water. So now we got our battery.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so for the high capacity tank, it looks like we're going to need 2 glass, 4 titanium, and a silver ore. Now, most people might think that that's a lot, but all of that stuff is actually in the area surrounding the life pod. But we do have our scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Yeah, so you guys know what it is. Use the scanner, scan all of the creature and plant life on the planet. Also good for getting your blueprints and components for stuff like the sea moth and the sea glide. You can actually do a self-scan, and
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
yeah, it'll say it's normal, but I'm pretty sure the moment Riley got in this water, he was instantly surrounded by the Karar virus. You can usually see it up on the creatures that have the green spots on them. Got to give major props to the people that came up with this game. Yeah, I'd actually looked into it and heard that it was quite a challenge to put this together. They had to work on it for a while, keep trying, change things, switch it up. But I am very glad with what they came out with. Scan you. Yay. I am actually not going to take an interest in creature eggs in this playthrough. Just my personal preference, but you can get them and hatch them in alien containment units and have yourself a little pet. A lot of people will do that for the cuttlefish. I might actually get the cuttlefish, but I don't plan on bothering with the rest. Ah, scrap it. And our copper. Tiny little cave here. Ah, and some glass. Well, quartz. Quartz can then be used to create glass. Still useful. Oh, crash fish. He thought he had me. Cave sulfur. Alright. Actually very curious as to how deep down this goes. I don't think I've seen this before. Titanium. Don't want to go too far in case I gotta swim back up. Copper. Nice. Okay, so it looks like it goes down pretty far. I can see another crash fish down there. Gonna try to steer clear of him. Uh-oh. Oh! Ouch. Got me that time. Guess you can't dodge them all. But like I said, they hit, but they don't hit that hard. Not too much of a thing to worry about. Sometimes they will just straight up miss you too.
Oxygen.
Almost forgot which way I came from. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna black out. Made it. Okay, that was a very close call. Yeah, they give you just the briefest amount of time to clear out to the surface before you pass out. It's definitely close. Which is why you want to get that high capacity tank. Make things a lot easier for yourself.
Seek fluid intake.
When the lady says drink, you drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Go ahead and use one of my first aid kits. Oh, it is just such a pleasure to be playing this again. Really is. And I'm going to be bringing you guys lots more videos on this game and hopefully a bunch of other games. But that's about all the time we have for right now. So if you could just hit that like and that subscribe, I'm going to do my best to keep bringing it to you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.